Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with UFC President Dana White on the set of a Fox studio here. This is now going to be home for the UFC. How are you feeling about this deal?
Yeah, it's hard to put into words. This is you guys have heard me say for years, when are you going to do a network? I said, when the right deal comes, we'll do it. And this is the right deal. And we've been working for this for so long. And it's hard to describe how I feel. I'm beyond happy.
Well, and what you said in the press conference, this is literally a dream come true. This is the network you always wanted to be in business with.
Yep, this is the network I always wanted. I always, it's one thing to say, listen, the Fox is the deal that I want, but what's the deal? You know what I mean? Being on Fox is great, but what's the deal? This deal is literally the entire deal that I wanted.
And we should break it down for people. It actually encompasses 3 networks, or 4 if you include Deportes, right?
Yes, 4, yeah. It'll be 4 big fights a year on Big Fox, on the network Fox. The Ultimate Fighter Live now going on FX. We'll do 6 fight nights with FX, and Primetime will be on FX also. Then from Unleashed to Prelims, and all of our other programming will be spread throughout the rest of the Fox networks.
And it's going to be interesting. I think the reboot of The Ultimate Fighter is a great idea. If we can explain that to people, it's going to be live leading up to sort of, what did you call it, live jam?
Yeah, well, no, I call it Jive Live. The reality will be Jive Live, which means it will be shot. It'll be like Primetime. It will have been shot over the last 4 days and put together, and then the fights will actually be live.
And people should know, too, that we're going to have the opportunity to vote, text in, and see who we want to line up for the fights live on Friday nights, right?
Yep, it's still a work in progress. We're still figuring out how all of that will work. And but yeah, the show is going to be incredibly relevant. It's going to be destination television because it's live. People loved watching the fights and the stuff that happened before. Now everything's going to be live, and this has never been done before. This is literally groundbreaking television. It's going to be crazy. It used to be. Plus, the Ultimate Fighter has been a huge pain in my ass and time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, it used to be 6 weeks. It's going to be 12 weeks. Yeah. So it's going to be. I'm going to have a full-time job here pretty soon.
Do you know who your coaches are going to be for the first live season?
We don't yet. As we get closer, you know how the landscape changes, so we're still a ways away from that. Plus, we're going to still need to fine-tune this thing.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity, though. And what about, people have been talking about some of the shows on Spike, the countdown shows, the sort of reformatting, repurposing of shows, that the ratings of those had been going down on Spike. Are you going to reboot those as well, or find new ways to design them and package those things?
Well, as far as the ratings going down, the one thing that you have to understand is John Landgraf, the guy who runs FX, is the smartest guy I have ever met. I mean, this guy is a genius when it comes to television. And one of the things that he said, and it's true, is we weren't being promoted. So if you look at the numbers that we pull with no promotion, wait till you see what we pull when we're being promoted.
Right. And you are a Patriots fan, right? I mean, okay. I'm like, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm the Patriots fan. Yep. You too?
Yep, of course. So it's kind of great for you too. I know you're a big sports fan, so this will be some fun crossover for you with football and the other sports as well.
Yeah, being able to, listen, as well as I know, and everybody who's watching your show knows, it's a long time coming. This, I feel like. And not the UFC or any of that stuff, but I feel like the sport and the athletes will now finally get the credit and the respect that they deserve from the mainstream press. And we've already had. I mean, you guys know, you're at the events, and we have you name the athlete from any other sport, from hockey to football to baseball, all come and appreciate the talent that these fighters have. Now, hopefully the rest of the media world will now too.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to you. It's a landmark deal. It's a fantastic job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm UFC President Dana White, and get ready. You're going to be watching the UFC on Fox.